He said, just follow Roger's.
Hello guys, we are back with Timecrest. So today we're just doing a part 9 of the door. I think that would be part 9. Right.
System, I'm patting him on the what should I?
So Roger is having a panic attack.
AC is shaking his head. Roger responded, I think Roger's just talking big, but actually having a panic attack. That seems more plausible than a heart attack. What should I do? Responded, tell him everything's going to be okay. I'm patting him on the back, telling him everything is going to be okay. System message, gain 5 relationship with Roger. Roger's trying to push himself up and looking up at me, catching his breath slightly. Rod, he said, just follow my lead. We're going to get through these caves. Easy.
Dude.
He seems less tense now.
Would you had a panic attack over nothing.
Roger's moving. Ellipsis. He took a paper bag from his pouch and started breathing into it. Oh, strange. Ellipsis. Roger's wearing an amulet around his neck. It has a soft glow. It changed from green to yellow just now.
Yeah guys, did make a part in the previous part to this. I just couldn't find the recording afterwards because I had to pause it, and that was like a month ago.
Wait, this looks like the same amulet that the administrators gave me for the trials. To ask them about it. Having a moment in the gardens. Ellipsis. I was so busy having a moment in the gardens. Ellipsis. I thought everything would be explained today, but I guess my assumption caused me to be completely unprepared. Well, it seems like Roger is calming down with each breath he takes into the bag. And his amulet is slowly changing back to green again. Roger said, meditation works well to clear the mind. We'll need to be in top mental shape to pass these trials. That was, ellipsis, meditation. Roger is digging through his pouch. He said, curses. I brought a collection of teleport orbs, but I'm unable to activate them. The guildmasters must have blocked teleportation spells from inside the cave. Looks like they're one step ahead of me this time.
Roger, that's kind of obvious.
He's looking at my pocket watch. Roger said, looks like they didn't block your connection spell though. Nice one, Ash. So does your friend respond back to you when you tell them what's going on?
Wonder why.
I'm telling him that you do, of course. Roger shook his head. He said, I guess your spell only allows you to hear what your friend says. It just looks weird to me when I can only hear one side of it. I'm telling him that it's just how it works. The spell allows only me to hear what's coming from the other side of the pocket watch. Roger scratched his head. He said, well, ellipsis, it just looks like you're talking to yourself. A lot. I'm pointing at the amulet Roger is wearing. I'm asking him if he knows what it's for. He said, oh, it's called an Ori amulet. It keeps track of your general health during the trials. System message, learn the trials amulet is called an Ori amulet.
Okay.
Oh, really? Mine doesn't seem to be working. It's not glowing like Roger's amulet. Roger said, yours didn't start glowing after you bend it. I have to bind this amulet. Roger is shaking his head. He said, merciful magic, you didn't bind your amulet? Roger sighed and said, when you bind it to yourself, the amulet will track your aura and performance. They'll use that to give you a score at the end of the trials. If you don't bind it to yourself, it'll have no record of your performance and you'll get automatically disqualified. He said, I don't know the annex toss binding spell, but I asked the Timecrest merchant to bind it for me when I was shopping for supplies. Maybe AC knows it and can help you out? AC said, you have to bind this thing? Roger said, AC, you're a copper level mate, right? Why are you not wearing your cloak? AC said, cloaks get in the way of my fighting style. Roger said, the cloaks are meant to clearly indicate to others what rank you are. Well, Roger said, the cloaks are meant to clearly indicate to others what rank you are. Well, what do you know if you didn't even bind your amulet? If you and Ash can't figure out how to bind that amulet, you'll both be expelled. AC said, this is nonsense. You said the Timecrest merchant bound it for you. How am I going to get this stupid thing bound to me when I'm already inside this cave, and they won't allow me to leave? Roger said, that's why you should have done it before you came to the trials like I did.
Well, some people are not as organized as you, Roger. Shut up.
Phew, ellipsis. I'm glad I know the binding spell. Roger said, you know the spell, Ash.
Yes.
I told Roger that while doing some research in the Grand Library. I felt a connection to a tome on cooking griffin eggs. I decided to draw from it and see which spell I got. Turns out it was annex toss, the binding spell.
Okay.
AC said, what are you waiting for then? Let's bind these things. Okay, give me some time to perform the spell. System message, Ash's cast done. You should be able to see the amulet now too. System message, the Ori amulet was bound to Ash. AC said, can we stop holding hands now?
Yes.
I'm telling AC that it's done. He said, finally. System message, Ash is casting annex toss. System message, done. You should, I'm telling AC that it's done. He said, finally. Roger said, you should thank Ash. If Ash didn't know the annex toss spell, you'd be screwed. AC is grinding his teeth. He said, fine. Thanks, I guess. System message, gained 15 relationship with AC. Roger said, now that's done. Roger said, now that's done. We should select a team leader. AC said, why do we need a leader? Roger said, if we have disagreements, there needs to be someone responsible for keeping the team united.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of see the point, but...
Ellipsis. That makes sense. AC said, why couldn't this have been a solo trial? Vertical scroll, close, button. AC said, you've already had a panic attack when nothing was happening. AC. Roger said, I was meditating back, chop the... Messages. Responded, you'd be a good leader, Ash.
And it was like, tell him no man is an island. And basically Roger was like, oh wait.
Thanks. I'm glad you think so. I know I don't have much experience leading yet, but I'm not afraid of the responsibility. System message, Game 5 relationship with AC. Roger said, wait, I'd make a great leader. AC said, being a leader is too much effort. I don't want to be the leader, but there's no way I'm following Roger.
Yeah, I see AC's point actually.
Roger said, why not? AC said, you've already had a panic attack when nothing was happening. Do I need to say more?
No.
AC said, Ash, you led. You're the lesser of two evils. Roger said, I was meditating. A calm mind is the path to great success.
Sure.
AC said, like I said, Roger, I'm not following you, so that makes Ash the winner by default. I told AC that I'd gladly do it. Roger said, how are we supposed to trust the decisions of Ash, a person who didn't even know to bind the Aura amulet?
Because no one is as organized as you, and also AC didn't, so...
He said, how is Ash going to make split-second decisions while always talking to that pocket watch thing?
How are you going to make split-second decisions when you're having panic attacks?
He said, I've studied basilisks and know everything about the Tremble Caves. I bet that I'm the most prepared in our group.
Physically? No.
AC said, how are you going to make split-second decisions if you're going to be ellipses, meditating, ellipses, all of the time? I told Roger that I was busy right up until the trials, so I didn't have time to prepare. Roger said, that settles it. I should be the leader.
If AC doesn't follow you, then...
Wait, ellipsis. I'm telling Roger that AC won't follow him, though. Roger said, if I'm a leader, he has to follow me. That's how it works.
Kind of.
I'm telling him that's not how it works. Calling yourself leader doesn't mean a thing. Leaders don't force others to follow them. They inspire others to follow them. Roger said, that's not, ellipsis, what I know.
Okay, what do you mean then?
AC said, what are you? Some kind of spoiled brat? Roger said, no, shop, button. Roger said, that's not, Roger said, no, that's not who I am. Fine, Ash, you can be the leader, but I won't continue to follow you if you don't keep inspiring me.
You're also not taking it too far, Teacher.
He said, and you'd better make sure we get out of here safely.
I feel like getting out of there mildly is better than dying.
Scream. I'm telling Roger and AC that they can count on me. Okay, first things first. I'm asking what spells everyone knows. I'm telling them I know Gravitas. Roger said, I'm a water mage. I know Arquatus and I'm reading all the tomes by Indra Frost, the master of water. AC said, you mean the cheater?
Oh.
Roger said, Master Frost didn't cheat. AC said, how do you know?
This sounds like politics, bro.
Roger said, I just know. I can't tell she knows her stuff. AC said, if she was honest, she'd just give the world a demonstration of her powers. Only a cheater has something to hide.
I kind of see his point, but we don't know that that's the story, so like...
Roger said, what about you? If you know so much about magic, what spells can you cast? AC shrugged. He said, I can't cast magic. What? Roger mimicked my surprise. He said, what do you mean you can't cast magic? You don't like magic or something? AC said, I can't cast magic. What more do you want me to say? Roger said, lots, like how you got Timecrest, the most prestigious guild for mages in all of Valencia, to accept you. I mean, Timecrest is known for taking on people they feel have potential, but what potential can you have if you can't cast magic? AC said, that's none of your business. As curious as I am about AC's ability to cast magic, he doesn't look like he wants to talk about it. It's too bad our team seems to lack useful spells for these caves. Well, it's my fault for procrastinating. I'll just have to focus on finding a way out of this cave. I'm surveying our surroundings. We're in a chamber. It's dim. Control set. Quick. Low. Open controls. Every screen recording. Selected. Photos. 9:28. There are 2 tunnels leading out of this chamber. Well, it's my fault for procrastinating. I'll just have to focus on I'm surveying our surroundings. We're in a chamber. It's dim, but there are glowstones embedded in the cave walls, casting a faint light so I can't see around us. There are 2 tunnels leading out of this chamber. Hang on. Ellipsis. I can feel a slight breeze coming from one of the tunnels. I don't feel or hear anything coming from the other tunnel. When you're in a cave, aren't you supposed to follow the breeze? Darn, ellipsis, I don't remember. Roger said, airflow can be tricky in caves. It's not a sure bet to let us out. System message, Ash is waiting. Take the other tunnel. One of two take the other tunnel.
Yeah.
Responded, okay, I'm directing the team toward the other tunnel. Roger said, we'd better not run into a basilisk here. AC said, that shouldn't scare you. You did read up on basilisks after all. Roger said, I could beat one head on, with my water magic. I'm just worried that it might harm you guys before I finish casting my spell.
No offense, but a basilisk is supposed to be like a giant snake, and I'm not sure what your water magic does, but I don't think it's that high level, so... Not really a spoiler, Aquatus just makes a stream of water, like, throw at your hand, I think. That's gonna help you.
I think we have some walking to do. I'll report back if we find anything interesting. System message, Team 13 is walking. 49 minutes.